So we already took this side off and did all the caps for this side. So now we're just taking this side off and this front piece. We were just missing one cap for this guy right here. And I just take this and toss it on the ground. So this is the cap right here that we need. All the other ones have caps. And that one was just hard to get. And he's opening it right now. His name's Jorge. So all you do to put this cap on is put it on like that.
Yeah, and the cap measurements will be on the cap itself on the side.
Oh no, there we go. What is that,
211.
It's focusing. Stupid camera. Yeah, you can kind of see the 211.
And as a future reference, the 211 on the cap does not match with the part number.
Yeah, so if you're trying to go off the part number, don't look at the part number. You actually have to look at the cap.
Yeah, so order it by measurement, not by part number.
So now that we got the cap in,
Just put the pivot in its spot, and you put the rocker arm. It's only one way to put this on. And then we already previously lubed where the bearings are going to touch. So make sure you put a little bit of oil each of the journals and then lube up.
Here, and there.
Yeah, and then do the same onto the cam. And it should fit. Always make sure that it's free spinning when you put it in, because you don't want to have it like stuck and then put the journals on and then you're going to be really screwed.
So then when you put this on, you want to put sealant just on the little bead like that all the way around so it doesn't leak. This one's the only one that needs sealant. This one doesn't. We already did this side, as you can see. You got the little sealant coming out. And just is it on that side?
A little bit. There we go.
There it goes. Just kind of make sure it snaps down.
Yeah.
Good.
And then you can, normally on most pieces you can kind of see the sealing surfaces. Like it'll have like kind of like a little visible area where you have to put sealant. Like you can tell here, this is where you gotta have the sealant on. So it's pretty easy. But if you really want to double check, then look up service information.
Now that we have sealant on this, we can just put this back on.
And this one has a little arrow right there.
Oh, right on top there's a little arrow. You can't really see it.
Yeah, but there's a little arrow. Just look at your pieces, and then
You
just
can kind of tell if it's the wrong way because it won't go in
nice
smoothly.
and smooth. It'll go in. It'll just require some force, which you don't want to do.
Now you just put the bolts back together.
Make sure they're threaded by hand a little bit.
Yeah, don't use the impact or anything to start it.
Yeah, if you cross thread a head, it's gonna suck really bad.
So when you tighten these, you want to make sure you torque them to the manufacturer's specs. And for this one is 18.
18 newton meters.
Newton meters.
I don't remember if they torqued this one. Yeah, he's already torqued.
And on this one, you want to go from the inside out. So just kind of work your way from the inside all the way to out.
If you want better results, use Snap-on tools.
So now we're going to put on the new valve cover.
The previous valve cover has a hole in it.
Like about that big.
Yeah, the rocker arm shot through it.
Because he had a bent valve. But it still ran good. No check engine light.
Just a small oil leak.
Just a little oil leak.
Like maybe 2 quarts every 30 miles. Small. Make sure when you seal it, you squeeze out a little extra every time you're done using it. Like when we finish putting here, I squeezed out a little bit because this stuff you're supposed to apply like after 5 minutes of, well, before 5 minutes of squeezing it on. So just make sure that that little end, that way if it dries up, you can just pull it out, or you can just wipe it off.
Keeps the rest of it inside.
Yeah.
Good.
If you leave it like this, then this will dry up in here, and then you have to take the whole thing out and then like dig out the solid piece of sealant.
Really pain in the butt.
Yeah.
Okay.
According to the repair instructions, you gotta put some sealant just right around here where it's gonna make contact with the cam bridges. So just put some sealant right there. Put some sealant right here.
Just has that extra protection to keep it from leaking.
Yeah, and the repair instructions say, you know, a certain distance or more. So, you know, a little bit extra won't hurt it, but don't go cheap on it and try and make like a short bead because you think it's not gonna leak.
Because then you have to take the engine out to replace it again.
Yeah, you have like no space to take these things off when the engine's in.
Whoa.
What?
Caps. I mean the valve.
Oh, yep.
I saved him there.
Yeah, so we almost forgot a very crucial step, which is the spark plug seals. And so now that I put the sealant on, David has less than 5 minutes to put these on. So he's got to go pretty quick.
So these, they just kind of like, they have a little groove that they kind of just go in. Like inside there you can see a little groove. And just slides right on. You're welcome.
Now you just line those up. Put it on.
It's gonna look like like there's gonna be a little bit of gap. But when you torque down the bolts, it'll push it back.
That's it. These two are for the spark plugs. I mean the coil.
Oh, this one.
And then these two are for the high pressure.
Ah.
Oh, well, we found the little valve cap of the bent valve. I got all chewed up because the spring collapsed as well. So, yeah, that's what a messed up one looks like. Yeah, so this one you kind of just want to do like a cross pattern, like when you're tightening wheels. You just want to make sure that it all goes down evenly. So this one you want to torque down to 6.4 newton meters.
So this is what the finished product of the replacing the cap looks like. Valve cover back on. So yeah, that's how you put the cap on the valve. So the next time we're going to be setting timing, so stay tuned for that video. Where's Jorge? There he is.